Hi guys, welcome back to my channel At Home with Kayla. I'm so happy that you're joining me for a video today. I am going to show you guys our homeschool room setup. So tomorrow is our very first day of homeschool. So we're going to take Chloe for her first day of high school, and Axel and I are going to come back home and start this homeschooling journey. Now, we do not have a whole room dedicated to homeschool, so we're going to be doing the majority of our school day here in our dining room. So I'm going to show you around a little bit. If you enjoy this video today, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as well as hit that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss any new videos. You can join us in our homeschooling journey and all the other things that kind of go along with just being a mom and a wife, and yeah, show you a little bit of my life. Let's get into it. Hi guys. All right, so this is our dining room. You can see two of our cats over there wrestling each other. So I'm very thankful to have a good sized dining room. We did not have a dining room at all at our old house, so there's a good bit of space in here. This is the biggest table I've ever had. So we will be doing the majority of our schoolwork here at the dining room table. And I do quite a bit of my work here as well, on the computer and the phone, editing, different things like that. So here is the dining room. Got a little bit of stuff over here, and then we'll get into the main homeschooling area. So we have this little table set up over here. Down there, I have some of the Osmo stuff for Axel. I don't know if we'll use that in our schooling or what. There's Ozzy using the scratch pad. Never a dull moment. I just recently got this Cronova laminator, and I have used it a bunch already. I absolutely am loving it. And then I have the little things to cut when I laminate a sheet and all that good stuff. I got my 3-hole puncher, got both of those things off of Amazon, and they work really great. I put a box of tissues in here just because honestly, I like to have a box of tissues in almost every room of the house because you never know when you need a tissue. But it's gonna be good because when we're sitting at the table, if Axel needs a tissue or something, or I do, we don't have to go in another room to get it. It's a little dark and gloomy today. It's storming outside, so that's why the lighting in here is a little dim. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get into our homeschool area. So we've got the dining room table where we're gonna do the majority of our schoolwork, and right over here to the side is kind of like a little homeschool corner that I set up. I'm really excited about it. Honestly, I went back and forth of did I wanna do neutrals, like color-wise, to match the dining room, maybe like little, wicker baskets or something like that. Let me know your opinion down in the comments, but I decided to go this route, so definitely let me know what you think. But I am using this little bookshelf right here that I actually already had. We had that in Axel's closet, and it had some toy bins and things in it. So I just took that out of his closet. He and I cleaned his closet the other day, and then I brought that down here. And this little rolling cart, I was actually using it as my cleaning cart, but I have other carts in my little stockpile closet. So anyways, I repurposed this one for homeschool. So let's get a little closer and look. I did put the American flag over here so we could say the pledge each morning. And then I have a whiteboard because we'll be probably doing a good bit of work on a whiteboard. So I wanted to have that where it's easily, just pick it up, bring it over to the table. I made us a little calendar. I actually got this off of Pinterest, and I really thought it was cool because it was a free printable of the months, the days of the week, the seasons, all the numbers, and then other like special little like holidays, everything like that. So I printed it all off, laminated it, cut everything out. It's not perfect, but I thought it was pretty cool. I just got to do the year for it, but Axel can change out like the seasons and and the months, and we can work on the calendar together. I also have a little clock here that's going to help us to do time, so you can do it here, and then you can also put, and it has the red and the blue with the hour and the minute, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I'm going to just show you what all I have over here. So over in this little corner, I repurposed a basket that I already had for the eraser for the whiteboard, some tape, glue sticks, and scissors right there. Then in this little one, again, these were things that we already had on hand. I tried to repurpose a lot of things that we already had, so I don't feel like I bought a lot for this area. We put pencils and highlighters in here, the dry erase markers in this basket, all things that I found in Axel's closet while we were cleaning. So we got the shelf, the basket, and the little buckets. Also, I got this big jar at a yard sale probably, I don't know, a year ago or longer, and it had like little fake apples in it, and Axel used to like play with it and stuff. But we put these in here, kind of like math manipulatives, so I thought that was a good place to put those. Then I have this little basket that also has more math manipulatives. It has cards, so we have some sight word cards, but I also have like these elf playing cards for when it gets around Christmas time. We have regular playing cards, a little clock that's easy to just grab and go there. I showed this in another video. I had these in here, so little counters and dice. I separated our little fake coins into separate baggies. So we've got pennies and nickels, dimes and quarters, and then also we've got play money for math. So I thought that was cool because you can just pick this up, grab it, and go. There's a couple of other math manipulatives I don't have yet. Fun fact, I found this at a local used bookstore, and yes, it is for the kindergarten math, so it may not exactly work for what we're doing because he is going to be starting 2nd grade, but it came with these different things, so I can repurpose some of this, I feel like. So I did want to grab it because I thought, you know, $5, these kits I'm pretty sure are somewhere around $25 or so. So I went ahead and picked that up. So I got to do something with that. Right down here I have these little bins. I actually only paid a couple of dollars each for these at Walmart. And like I said, I was, you know, debating, should I do neutral, should I do colors? But I just decided to do these colors. So in this one right here, we have our language arts curriculum. So you can see the good and the beautiful. We've got the little readers there. This one for writing, and then also the spelling. So if you didn't see my video where I showed what curriculum we're using, definitely check out that video so you can get a little more detail on it. In this bin right here, I have the science, geography, history, those kind of things. That one we'll probably do, you know, maybe once a week, just depending. But there's lots of different little activities. So I put all those together. Right here is the math curriculum for the good and the beautiful. And I actually printed this one out myself, and I just put it in a 3-ring binder. So it's all in there. They even have printables that you can make your own manipulatives. So I have the printables for that in here because I ordered a couple of little blocks to kind of like Mod Podge those on myself. So I'll be doing that soon. Moving along to this side, in this bin, I have a couple of different things. So I have a few books that mainly focus on Bible. So I put them all in their bin, their shelf there. Over here, I have some folders in case we need them. I also got this book that teaches some life skills. It's a life skill activity book. So I think we're going to be doing traditional type learning Tuesday through Friday, but on Mondays I want to focus on life skills. So I think I'm going to do like Life Skill Monday, and not just from this book but other things in general. I also got this book called Money Ninja, so I'm interested to see what these different ones have to offer. Down here, I would say this is like a fun little area because we've got our construction paper, we've got activity books, handwriting, you know, practice with silly sentences, a book that I think Axel will be interested in, and, you know, just, you know, something fun. Also, my best friend, she found a couple of different things on clearance at Walmart and she picked them up for me. She got us this. It's a Make Silly Sentences. And so it's like a little card game. And then she also found this, and it says any way you slice it, dough activity. So these look like they could be some fun little activities for us to do. I have a couple other things back here, like the Brain Quest, Pop for Letters, like these little easy reader books. I just put those there because they fit perfectly in that little slot. So I might fill that with more little things like that. Also, I got this big pack of markers down here. In this one, I got these on Amazon, and the reason I got those is because they kind of just cover everything, easy to slide in there, and it came in a pack of 6, maybe something like that. But on the side, I have some spiral notebooks and other paper, my things for laminating in there. And then in this one, I have the Math with Confidence and a couple of other things. I told you guys that I had gotten that curriculum, and then I think I'm going to start with something different. So I am keeping that aside just in case at any point we decide to do that. And then I have these little sleeves here that you can write on with the dry erase. So I'll show you one that I have up here in just a second. A little rolling cart. And honestly, I think that when we start our day, I am going to start off with things that are over here. So for example, I'm going to put this on the table to get us started. We've got our pencils, eraser, sharpener, dry erase markers for the board, and a glue stick. And then in this little bin, I'm thinking we're going to start off our day with kind of the little schedule that I've made here. You can see I've got somewhat of a little schedule set up here. And honestly, I was using this template. I switched up some things myself, but I've already started to kind of type up a different one on Canva because I can't decide how I want to do it. But I like to be organized and have somewhat of a schedule. So will we stick to this exactly? Maybe not, but I wanted to start off with something. So I put Tuesday through Friday on here just because on Mondays, as of right now, starting off completely new, I'm going to do Life Skill Monday, and then we'll have traditional school days Tuesday through Friday. So we've got morning warm up or morning activity and devotions, math, language arts, maybe gym, and then reading aloud. And I put different things on different days. Like for example, on Friday, we're going to do a spelling test because we're going to practice our spelling words throughout the week. So there's that. And then I have the devotions book right here, so it's quick in the morning. We can just grab it. We also have this one here to practice reading. And then I got these free printables online, so I thought it's a good way to practice handwriting and maybe even do some affirmations. These are the 2 that I printed out so far. There's lots of different printables, and I have a few others that I want to print out. But I have these, and I want to print some kind of first day of school activity, so we'll see. Then right here, like I said, we have some extra little coins in this one. Not sure what we're going to use this for yet. And then down here, I have a tablet for Axel that is mainly for learning activities. So I put a couple of apps on there. We've got colored pencils and markers and crayons. And we've got some index cards. And I don't know why, but I was really happy with my little book setup right here. I did 2 separate little book bins. So in this one, I have kind of like the easy reader books. So he will be able to read some of these on his own. But then I have some chapter books over here as well. And these are books that I can use for read aloud. So we can go ahead and we can read together. I put on our little schedule, I'm planning on doing about 20 minutes of read aloud a day. We might do more than that. It just depends. There might be a day that we skip it depending on what's going on. I'm trying to be flexible with my schedule, but also, you know, I want to make the most of our day. So yeah, I was really happy to have a little bit of a book set up. Obviously, I'm going to probably get more, but I think that's a good start. And that is it. That is our our little homeschool tour. It's not a whole room, but I think it's just enough space for us, and getting started, I'm really excited about it. So just keep in mind, whether you have a whole room for homeschooling or you are just sitting on the couch or you're sitting at the dining room table and maybe you have a little box of things or you have a little corner like we have, the main thing is that you're spending this time with your child, you're helping them learn. That's the important part, not how big the space is that you're doing it in. So let me know down in the comments below what you think, any tips, suggestions, there's something that you think I should do that maybe I didn't think of. And as always, I just appreciate you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below on your way out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.